there, I'm Amanda Casser with Material Girl Quilts, and today I'm here to show you how to make the Charming Triangle Baby Quilt. This quilt is made with pre-cut 5-inch squares, and it's super easy to make and goes together very quickly. Now all you're going to need to make this quilt top is one package of pre-cut 5-inch squares from your favorite collection, and then a coordinating pack of 5-inch squares from a background color, and I chose white for this quilt. If you would like to add a border like I did, the quilt will then finish at 40 inches square, but you don't have to add the border. You can leave it without the border and it'll finish at 36 inches square, which is still a great little tummy time size for your baby. So let's get started. To make the center of this quilt, what you're going to need is one charm pack of your favorite collection plus one charm pack of a neutral color for the background. And so to make the half square triangles, you will select one print 5-inch square and one background square, and you will place them right sides together as shown. And I actually ended up cutting my print squares so you can see they're just a little bit difference in size there. But you will draw a diagonal line from corner to corner on the back side of one of your squares, and then you're going to sew 1/4 of an inch on either side of this line, as I've done here. And once that has been sewn, you will then cut directly on that line. And that will give you 2 half square triangles. So now we're going to press these open, and I pretty much always press towards the dark fabric. Set our seams a little bit. So now that these are pressed open, we now need to trim these down to measure 4.5 inches square. So my favorite tool for trimming half square triangles is the block lock ruler, and it is perfect for this. This ruler here is actually 4.5 inch block lock, so it's perfect for this quilt. So now you'll just trim off the excess on each side, and if you have a rotating cutting mat, that comes in really handy for this when you're doing all of your blocks. So you will end up with 4.5 inch half square triangles once they're all trimmed. So you'll repeat this process for all of the 42 squares in your charm pack, and you will end up with a total of 84 half square triangles. Now that you've completed piecing and trimming the half square triangles to be 4.5 inches square, you will select 81 of them and lay them out into 9 rows of 9 blocks each. And you can do the traditional layout like I did, where all the blocks are going in the same direction, or you can choose to lay them out as shown to make them look like stripes on the diagonal, a chevron pattern, put them in a pinwheel format, or a herringbone pattern. As I previously stated, if you only want to use the half square triangles for your quilt, it will finish at 36 inches square. If you would like to add a border, you will need to cut 4 strips that are 2.5 inches by width of fabric, and then trim them down to add to the sides and tops for the borders. And by cutting them only at 2.5 inches, that will make your overall quilt be 40 inches square, which is still small enough to fit and a width of fabric for the backing so that you don't have to piece the backing. As you can see, this is a great finish for using up those charm squares in your stash, and also a quick finish for any last minute baby shower gifts. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please click the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any tutorials going forward. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.